Hi everybody, this is the baseball hit, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the baseball hit 2. And hopefully you like this video, hit that subscribe button. We got big, huge baseball news. I think you're gonna love it. This is probably the happiest day we've had, and just generally from the game of baseball in a long time. Seems that. Well, let me read you the headline from USA Today, shall we? Headline: much maligned umpire Angel Hernandez to retire from Major League Baseball. Oh, I don't know about you. That's great news. This is better than Christmas, quite frankly. Angel Hernandez, the polarizing veteran umpire who has drawn the wrath and exasperation from players, managers, and fans alike over 3 decades, is retiring Tuesday from Major League Baseball. A high-ranking baseball official told USA Today Sports. The official spoke to USA Today Sports on the condition of anonymity, since he was not granted permission to speak publicly before MLB makes the announcement official Tuesday. MLB and Hernandez had spent the past 2 weeks negotiating a financial settlement before reaching a resolution over the weekend. In other words, they wanted to get the hell out. This is their way of saying, get the hell out of here, hit pound sand. And I would mention, Hernandez put out a statement on Monday saying he's waxing poetic about his fellow umpires and the attendants that help him. Didn't say anything about the fans, of course, and of course the players. But the point being, Major League Baseball told him to pound sand, hit the bricks, Junior, and they told him, we're going to buy you out so we can get you the hell out of here. And that's what happened. Quote, starting with my first Major League game in 91, I've had the very good experience of living out my childhood dream of umpiring the Major Leagues, Hernandez said in a statement to USA Today Sports on Monday. I treasured the camaraderie of my colleagues and the friendships I have made along the way. Hernandez, 62, marked his last game May 9th as a home plate umpire in the Chicago White Sox 3-2 victory over the Cleveland Guardians that guaranteed rate field and never came back. Yeah, they told him to get the fuck out of here. That's what they told him. They said they got tired of his monkey crap and told him, get out. Replaced on the crew by Jacob Metz. Hernandez, baseball's most controversial umpire, filed a racial discrimination lawsuit in 2017 against MLB, alleging that he was passed over for a crew chief position in World Series assignments because of race. The last umpired a World Series game in 2005 and a League Championship Series in 2016. The lawsuit was dismissed in U.S. District Court in 2021, granting MLB a summary judgment. The Second Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals upheld the decision last year. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Major League Baseball had gotten tired of this guy's act. He did not umpire last year due to some injury. But he came back and he was probably just as bad, if not worse, than he had been. Quote, Hernandez has failed to establish a statistically significant disparity between the promotion rates of whites and minority umpires, the appeals court said in its 11-page decision. MLB has provided persuasive expert evidence demonstrating that during the years at issue, the difference in crew chief promotion rates between white and minority umpires was not statistically significant. Hernandez offers no explanation as to why MLB statistical evidence is unreliable. The reason he was passed over is because he's the worst umpire in the history of the game. Hernandez, a Cuban-American, began umpiring professionally at the age of 20 in the Florida State League. Quote, there have been many positive changes in the game of baseball since I first entered the profession, the skunk said in his statement. This includes the expansion and promotion of minorities. I am proud that I was able to be an active participant in that goal while being a Major League umpire. Well, whatever. Get the hell out of here. He was promoted to a full-time MLB umpire in 93, and in recent years was considered by player managers as the game's worst umpire. Not considered. He was the worst. He was lambasted on social media early on April 12th of this season when Texas Rangers rookie Wyatt Langford struck out on 3 consecutive pitches that were outside the strike zone. He missed on 7 other pitches that were at least 3 inches outside the strike zone. Hernandez worked only 10 games last season because of a back injury, but he missed 161 calls, according to umpire auditor. He had 3 calls overturned at first base in Game 3 of the 2018 American League Division Series between the Yankees and the Red Sox, with Hall of Fame pitcher Pedro Martinez lambasting him on TBS. Wow. When you rile the ire of Pedro, that says something. Quote, Angel was horrible, he said. Don't get me going on Angel now. Major League Baseball needs to do something about him. It doesn't matter how many times he sues Major League Baseball. He's as bad as there is. I mean, it says it all. This is from CC Sabathia after the game. I don't understand why he's doing these games. He's always bad. He's a bad umpire. Hernandez was never considered MLB's worst umpire according to MLB statistical studies and reports. But in the court of public opinion, there wasn't anyone who missed more calls as a home plate umpire. Now he's gone from the game, escaping the ridicule and mockery that long has followed him. Well, it's deservedly so. I can go back to 1998, some calls. Back in 1998, the Mets were playing the last game before the All-Star break against the Braves. And on a play at home plate, left fielder drew into Mike Piazza, who was waiting for the ball, and Michael Tucker was coming in sliding. Tucker basically jumped into Mike Piazza's lap and never touched the plate. Piazza had the ball. He tagged him, and Angel Hernandez called him out. The feeling I had was that Hernandez just wanted to get the game over with and start his All-Star break. Hernandez is but a symptom. He is at the epicenter of the bad umpiring in Major League Baseball. There are other bad umpires, quite frankly. But he is probably the worst. But there are other umpires that are just as bad, they're just as lazy, just as cantankerous as he was. Thankfully, Major League Baseball told him to get the hell out of here. Don't need you. We don't want you. We're going to just buy you out. And that's what they did. They finally got rid of him. Well, thank you for watching this video. And please, of course, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you later.